Welcome to this CXL Feed. This lesson is about selecting an A/B testing tool. Selecting an A/B testing tool can be challenging. There are many different tools on the market, and it can be difficult to distinguish between them. Furthermore, there's a big price difference between the tools. This lesson will cover important questions and considerations before selecting a tool and tips on how to select the best testing tool for your situation and get you the most success. My name is Ruben, and I've been in the business of data optimization and experimentation for over 15 years. And today I'm the lead consultant and conversion manager at Online Dialogue and owner of Conversion Ideas. Now, let's dive in. Before subscribing to any tool, you must have at least 3 things in place: a strategy, people, and a well-structured process. Unfortunately, I see too many organizations without these that waste tons of money without any results. A clear strategy defines the experimentation objectives, the metrics you want to impact, and how people, processes, and tools will support your goals. Without a strategy, you risk wasting resources on a tool that does not align with your business needs or is never used. Having the right team in place ensures that the tool is used effectively. Skilled people can set up, manage, and analyze the data from the tests, translating it into actionable insights with efficiency. Without the right expertise, the tool might not be fully utilized. Besides skills, people also need time to use the tool. With insufficient time to use the tool, you are just wasting money. A well-structured process ensures consistency, efficiency, and accountability. It defines how experiments are run in an efficient manner. Without a process, the use of the tool can become very inefficient and chaotic, leading to poor outcomes and a lack of return on investment. It is very important for organizations to be aware of this. Some vendors promise amazing things, like simply install our software on your website and your revenue will increase overnight. If you have the strategy, people, and process, the right tools could certainly help. However, without these, even the priciest and most advanced tools will not get you results and will just be a waste of money. Unfortunately, many organizations get this wrong and pay way too much money for their tools. They either do not use the tool or only use its basic features, which can be found in tools that are 10 times cheaper. So before committing to a tool, be critical about what you truly need. Do you need all its features? Do you have sufficient time and skills to use it? Will people keep using it? Is there sufficient time to do something with the insights you gain from using it? Instead of wasting money on tools you do not need, choose the more affordable but good ones and spend the money you save on people, agency, or in-house. You will have much better results and thus success. But how do you determine which tool is right for you? This is a very valid question. With so many tools on the market, it gets more difficult. The best tool depends on your situation and needs. There are several questions you should ask before considering what tool is best for your situation. First, what is your budget? Besides Convert and VWO, the most popular tools do not display their pricing on their website, making it harder to make a first selection. Still, knowing your budget is critical for the starting point. Next, you want an estimation of the number of visitors you want to test. Testing on more visitors means you can find smaller, statistically valid uplifts and test more variations in your experiments, increasing your chance of finding winners and thus more success. If you have a lot of traffic, this is an important trade-off. Do you need an additional feature? Or will you use the budget for more traffic in the tool, allowing you to detect smaller uplifts and test with more variations? A third question is, who will work with the tool? Will it be one CRO specialist, several CRO specialists, developers, analysts, marketeers, or other people? The fourth and fundamental question is whether you want to test client-side or server-side, or do you want both? With some tools, you can only test client-side, others only server-side, and some tools offer both possibilities. Of course, each comes at a different price. The same applies to app testing. If you choose client-side testing, the next question is whether your website's technology could pose a challenge. This could happen when your website has many dynamic elements or is a single-page application. Integration with other tools and data platforms might also be important for you. Should the tool integrate with tools like Google Analytics, heat mapping tools, or form analysis tools? Or should it connect with data platforms like your CDP to target specific segments? If you need personalization features, you can find a tool that both does A/B testing and personalization. If A/B testing is most important, do ensure the tool has all needed features and A/B tests are easy to set up. Finally, you want to determine whether you will do the data analysis and documentation in the tool or outside the tool. If you use the data inside your testing tool, you want to check what kind of data and statistics are available in the tool. Segmentation could also be important. If you want to do sequential testing, it should also be available in the tool. The same goes for documentation. Should documentation happen in the tool? Should there be a collaboration feature? And what other documentation features do you require? And finally, what other special features do you need for your situation? After you've answered all the necessary questions, you want to consider how you will answer these questions 2 years from now. Of course, you could choose a more affordable tool now with only client-side experimentation and a few features, and switch to another tool with server-side experimentation and more features in 2 years from now. However, you must consider that switching tools does cost money. You need to install the new tool, learn how to work with it, potentially train others, and likely your colleagues from procurement and legal department need to be involved again. So choose the best course of action for you. Switch tools or select a tool with a subscription that you can upgrade 2 years from now. When you have answered all these questions, it is time to search for the tools that best match your needs. Speero's A/B test tool comparison is a great starting point for making your first selection. Here we have Speero's A/B testing tool comparison website. On the left, you find different filters. Let's say we are a mid-sized company and the primary use is experimentation. We are in the marketing team. We test on the website. And for now, we focus on client sides where we run A/B tests. As we do not trust the visual editor, we want the tool to have a code editor. Furthermore, it should have real-time reporting and a GA4 integration. When we scroll up, we see 8 tools. When you click more details, you receive some additional information. Of course, there are many more things to consider. Once you have selected 1 or 2 favorite testing tools, it's time for a trial period. Preferably, this is a free trial. During this period, test whether the tool indeed matches all your requirements. Do not simply believe a sales representative. Test it yourself. Run a few easy and complex experiments on different pages to see if the tool works as expected. Do test if the tool works on all your pages, especially check pages with dynamic elements and pages requiring a login. Also check the user interface with those who need to work with the tool. Do they like the interface? Is it intuitive to them? Also ask some questions to their customer support to see how they respond. And check the impact on your site performance and the flicker effect, also called flash of original content. And of course, check the possibilities for scaling up to get to where you want to be 2 years from now. After you've done this, select a tool that best matches your needs, get the contract signed, and have fun and success with your new tool. So, if you are in the process of choosing the right A/B testing tool, consider this. First, get your strategy, people, and process in place before choosing a testing tool. Next, consider your budget. Who will work with the tool, the needed features, and what you need 2 or more years from now. After that, you can use Speero's comparison tool, start a trial period with 1 or 2 tools, and decide which is best for you. Finally, sign the contract and start testing. That's it for this lesson. If you have questions or feedback, please feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. If you have any suggestions for the next topics for these videos, please let us know. Good luck finding your first or next A/B testing tool.